Many of you know that anytime I get a letter or an email from Mike Cohn, I'm always so happy about it. Mike's just a rock star. So I always enjoy reading his emails and perusing and giving my thoughts. So he sent me one that says there's no course correcting in Agile. And boy, I like this topic. Last week, a client mentioned they were using feedback they received on an MVP to make course corrections. My ears bristle whenever someone talks about correcting course on an Agile project. There's no such thing as course correcting in Agile. I 100% agree, Mike. Am I crazy? After all, a fundamental part of Agile is acting on feedback to improve a product. My problem with the concept of course correction is the way it presupposes that there's only one correct course and that it's possible to know that correct course in advance when that is simply not the case. Amen, brother. What I can tell you is I've been on several projects where people say, hey, we have to, in honor of inspect and adapt, in honor of being adaptable, and it's just, ouch. And then they turn around and say, oh yeah, but we have a solid plan. We have a technical user requirements document to guide us where we need to go, and we need to stick to that. But we're still going to be adaptive. And I'm like, oh, you're killing me, right? Sure, many products begin with a product backlog that describes what the product owner thinks will be the right combination of features to achieve the desired outcome. But on any non-trivial product, the recipe cannot be fully known in advance. Successful products are created by iteratively honing in on the right combination of features. And that set of features can only be discovered through trial and error. For those of you taking my class before, you know that I spent a lot of time talking about the Agile landscape. And we talk about the phases of initiate, discover, deliver, and release. And my whole thing that I've been preaching now for, oh my gosh, better part of 2 years, 3 years, is that we spend way too much time focused on delivery and not enough time on initiate and discover. And I think when you do the analyzation and you say aha and have that aha moment, you will realize that initiate and discover are the places where you make all of the ground-shaking, earth-shattering changes that are necessary in order for you to build a high-quality product or service. If you wait and try to do it all in delivery, you've waited too long, but it also doesn't mean it has to be completely rigid, and I think this is where Mike's going for it. No matter how much research a team does before developing a new feature, they never know how the users will respond to the feature. Will they love it? Will they hate it? Will they use it? Will they use it as intended? So a product owner or manager places a sequence of bets. The results of each bet guides the product owner in placing their next bet. Course correcting means there was a single correct course. It implies that development has somehow deviated from this course and must be brought back in check, brought back in line. Instead of talking about course corrections, it might be better to talk about course adjustments, maybe? I don't know. But as a team learns more, it does adjust its course. That's what makes it succeed in their Agile implementation. So I think what Mike's trying to say here is, without splitting hairs, right? That there's a difference when you talk about course correction. Correction means it's wrong and you're going right. Adjustment means that you're pivoting or just getting balance and regaining balance to where you need to go to make sure we continue to move in a straight direction, in the direction that we're trying to achieve, right? So with that being said, I feel like Mike's overall premise here is absolutely 100% correct and true, and it resonates. It makes sense. But I also think that we as individuals can't go and just say, okay, throw the baby out with the bathwater. We can get it all right the first time, because that's not true. And I love the analogy that he used of a sequence of bets. And once they learn the odds of getting the next bet correct, you can take the education from the first bet and apply it to the reducing risk on a second bet, right? So the more you learn and the more you bet, the higher the odds are, the better the odds are as you go. Because when you learn, you can apply your learnings to the next bet, and it's going to help you increase your odds of winning as you progress. That's going to do it. Thanks again, Mike, for a wonderful article. If you have something you want me to read, or if you have something you want to dive in and tell us about, or if you have something that you want us to explore for you, feel free to reach out, learn more at agiledad.com. We would love to hear from you. As always, we encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Until next time, do take care. Bye now.